Less than what? 48 hours until we likely hit triple digits, Clay. The heat is here.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. We are starting to get hotter and hotter by the day, and today we're going to climb close to the triple digits. Don't think we'll quite get there, but it is going to be hot and dry, and then record heat possible tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, before maybe we get some storms back in here as we get into your weekend. But it is dry as can be out there. High pressure is centered right over us. The winds are light, and the air is becoming more stagnant. We haven't had a whole lot of rain lately to wash away some of those pollutants, and we do have a code orange, which I'll talk about in just a second. And you can see that haze out there using our North Georgia Toyota camera. This is in Dalton looking towards the ridge, and again you can kind of see that haze out there. So if you have any issues like asthma, you might want to limit your time outdoors if you can. As for your temperatures, it's warming up very quickly. Already 90 at Dayton, 89 here in Chattanooga, 86 in Athens, and 80 in Blue Ridge. The humidity, however, relatively manageable. Dew points down in the lower 60s. But as we go throughout the rest of the week, that's going to start to increase, and it's going to feel a little more soupy by the time we get to the end of the week into the weekend. But your highs today, 98 in Chattanooga, 95 in Athens, 91 in Blue Ridge, 95 in Calhoun. And here's that code orange I was talking about. This is for Marion, Sequatchie, Hamilton, Catoosa, Dade, and Walker counties. And even if you're outside of that, you could still have some issues with that air quality. This will primarily affect those who have respiratory issues such as asthma, COPD. So just be mindful of that. You might want to limit your time outdoors. Now, the next big thing, and I've been talking about it so far quite a bit, obviously, for the last couple of days. It's going to be the heat. It is going to really heat up. We have this dome of high pressure that's going to continue to expand and kind of set up shop right over the Tennessee Valley. This is going to lead to above normal temperatures for much of our region. Also, those to the north that usually don't get this hot, it's going to be very uncomfortable in places like Chicago, Buffalo, New York. So this heat is going to be pretty expansive here, and under this high pressure, we can expect dry weather and, of course, those above normal temperatures continuing. And then as that high pressure slides to the east, we're going to get south winds returning. That's going to bring that humidity back into the picture as well. And look at this. By the time we get into here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to be pretty close to record highs, record in the red, and you have your temperatures, forecast temperatures that is, right here in the orange. So we're going to watch that pretty closely. And then we're finally going to start to cool down a little bit heading into next week. But man, has it been a hot summer. Probably the hottest since 2019. We've already had 32 days at or above 95 degrees. Of course, we're going to add more as we go through the next couple of days. That's going to rival what we had back in 2019. And look at 2021. We only had 5 such days. So it's been a hot summer, but it does look like we are going to get a cool down next week. So we just have to get through the next couple of days. As for your future guests, all is calm. Not a whole lot to talk about for the rest of the day. So we're going to put this into the future and take it to Friday and Saturday morning because we are going to have some activity coming back. And of course, the Mocs are heading up 75 to play in Knoxville to take on the Volunteers this Saturday. We'll have some showers potentially during the afternoon and evening. So if you're driving up and down from Chattanooga, you might want to be mindful of that. Download the Local 3 weather app. Just make sure you're paying close attention to the weather because we may have a couple of showers, maybe even a few storms throughout the weekend. Now, I'm not expecting a washout, but we need the rain. It has been very dry, and I think over the next 7 days, most areas could pick up to a quarter to maybe a half of an inch, with higher amounts the further east you go into western North Carolina. And look at this. We've only had just over 1/10 of an inch of rain all month at the Chattanooga Airport level field. We're running about a 7 to 8 inch departure on average here across the Tennessee Valley. So hopefully we can squeeze out some beneficial rain as we head into your weekend. But today it's going to be dry, and taking a look at the 7-day forecast, 100 degrees by Thursday, and then cooling down a little bit your weekend with just a couple of storms around, Paul.
All right, Clay, thanks for breaking it down. We'll get past the next couple of days of heat. Yes, we will.